Good evening, and welcome to me. I'm Russell Mays, giving my opinion on what is starting to brew now on the Democratic side, the liberal left, the socialists that are trying to take control. It is being reported that they currently want to issue, are you ready for this? 85 subpoenas against President Trump. They're going to try to do this. 85 subpoenas. Think about this, folks. 85 subpoenas. Why would they do it? Why would they try to impose so many subpoenas all at one time? Think about this. This is sheer desperation. They only have control of the House by a few numbers. I think it's like 27 they have control of the House of, which is still enough to make control, but it's not a very powerful number. Plus, they lost the Senate badly. Now, let's just talk about the subpoenas. There's only been 3 presidents ever subpoenaed in the past: Thomas Jefferson, Richard Nixon, and Bill Clinton. Those are the only 3 presidents that ever have been subpoenaed. Now, states, Jefferson declined to comply, but ultimately produced some material in the treason trial of his former Vice President Aaron Burr. That's what happened with his subpoena. Richard Nixon resigned and the issue just went away. That is what they're hoping to do with Trump, just to make him go away. He is such a powerful man in the presidency, and he's making America great, and they do not like it. So they just want him to go away. So they think if they can bury him under all this legal jargon, that'll happen. The third subpoena, Bill Clinton, was withdrawn when he agreed to testify voluntarily. He also volunteered to testify on camera, too. So that's what happened. So no president has ever fulfilled the subpoena. Okay. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I ran some numbers on this. Are you ready for this? 85 subpoenas, which means in the minds of the Democrats, the socialist Democrats, that President Donald Trump did, are you ready for this? At least one illegal action per week for every week that he's been in office. Actually, it works out to be one subpoena for every 8.7 days, something like that. Think about that. One illegal action in the mind of the Democrat liberal left that they want to take him to court on. And the list is crazy. You've got to Google the list. It has huge range, all the way up to Costa, pulling White House credentials. They want to subpoena him for that. That's on the list. Now, everything they're talking about right now is being talked about. Notice how they're putting it out in the press. They have not even taken control of the House yet. And this is what they're starting to put out in the press. And are you ready for this? Remember, Nancy Pelosi, on Wednesday, they took the House. Nancy said in her interview that she was looking forward to solving the problems in our country. Immigration, health care, wages, jobs, all this stuff. She says, we're going to reach across the aisle. We're going to do this. Nothing was said about going after the president. Now that everything has settled down, they have said nothing about what they're going to help this country with. But all they're talking about now is going after the president. This is very interesting. Think about this, folks. This is what's going on now. One subpoena a week for every week that President Trump has been in office. If this isn't an overabundance of idiocy, and if people really, honest to God, believe that the Democrat Party is really for the American people and this country, this, in my mind, proves without a doubt they are not for this country. They want to tear this country down. They want to make it their country. They want to make it the United States, the Democratic Party country. That's what they want. They do not want to have you people backing them. They want you to live in poverty. They want you to live in subservient to their ways of life. There's a lot of things that are out there that are against this president. The American people are the only people that are standing with him. No other organization is out there. Now, corporations, not Hollywood, not the media, nobody. But the thing that all of those people keep forgetting, that President Trump does not forget, is no matter how bad it gets, the people are in control of this country. We might take a lot of beating to get to the point of doing something. Even in the election, if it truly took a chance, they had a huge turnout for the voter turnout. But the voter turnout was not even, well, it was better than it's ever been, but not close to what was turned out for the president during the president's election. So there's people that did not vote, and because of that, we're going to have 85 subpoenas heading President Trump's way. Are you going to be involved, or are you going to sit back and watch the news to see what happens? Everybody needs to sit down and start documenting every one of their representatives and how they are going to approach the next 2 years dealing with our country. Are they going to deal with our country's problems, or are they going to sit and whine and try to get President Trump out of office? They want to regain the presidency. That's one of their main goals. And if they can get him out of office before then, that would be just a cherry on their cake. Simple as that. Let's back President Trump. Be on the lookout. Do the research on these subpoenas that are coming. Find out what kind of dirty dealings they're already gearing up for. And let's get his back. Let's protect the man. And let's go fight for him. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Russell Mays here in Las Vegas. And everybody have a wonderful night. Bye.